Lads and ladies, the Sorare Winter Update is here, and I'll be honest, I wrote out a script and everything to react to this, right? But by the time I was done and I read it back, I realised it would have literally just been 20 minutes of me chatting absolute shit, which isn't necessarily a problem or anything new for this channel, but by the time this video comes out, every Tom, Dick and Harry trades would have already reacted to the winter updates. You know, I'd be all updated out by that point, and they're all smarter than me. What can I add to the conversation, you know? If you wanted to watch a dumbass react to the winter update, you could have just watched Simply Alex's latest video. So we're going to speedrun this. I've asked myself the major questions from the latest update, and we're going to rate those changes on a scale of 1 to 13. 1 being truly god-awful, and 13 being the Zian Fleming of updates. So here we go.
The announcement of the update.
4.
The introduction to the blog.
2.
Dan's video.
8.
The MLS is back.
13.
The MLS getting its own dedicated competition.
12.
The MLS beat the game threshold competition.
10.8.
Matt Freese being linked away from the MLS.
That's a 1.
The MLS leaving challenger.
3.
Brazil switching to contender.
I don't care.
The new XP system.
8.
Limited reducing to 3 divisions.
8.
Rare reducing to 3 divisions.
8.
Super rare reducing to 1 division.
2.
Classic card slots reducing to 1 across all competitions.
I don't know.
No more double rewards.
Yeah, 8.
Essence being rewarded on the leaderboard.
10. Decent.
More essence being rewarded over rank.
Yeah, 11.
The Rivals game mode being retired.
4.
The Rivals game mode being replaced with a new game mode.
9.8.
Reward boxes retroactively being given an expiry date.
Wait, what? What the fuck? Okay, let's deal with the elephant in the Sorare-shaped room. I have over 100 boxes stored up in my account, and Sorare have decided to royally fuck me by retroactively applying a 2-week expiry date to those boxes. And honestly, I'm not actually that mad, okay? I knew this day was going to come. I didn't realistically think I'd get away with this tactic for the long haul, but we gave it the good old college try. You know, in the grand scheme of things, I've always said these boxes should have an expiry date. There's no question about that. It's the right thing to do for sustainability of the game and, you know, using the boxes in essence for their original intended purpose. You know, not that I'd be able to craft new season cards until 2 weeks after the season began anyway, right? So Sorare have thought of something else to even further keep the prices of new cards steady. Early doors, you know, all in all, it's all fine. I'll get over it. Yeah, I just wish in my heart of hearts this day didn't have to come, but it did. So at least next Friday we get to have fun opening a clusterfuck of boxes and tier 5 crafts. Crafts. These are why my videos are longer than they should be. The MLS being back, that's obviously amazing. It's my favourite Sorare league, and I actually started an MLS Sorare Road to Glory the other week in anticipation of the league coming back for 2025, and now it has its own dedicated competition. So, you know, that's fantastic. That makes the series even better, so do subscribe to check that out. I'll be doing some scouting videos in the coming weeks for the MLS. Of course, we have to look at this from all angles, so the catch-23 of the MLS now having its own dedicated competition is that managers who may have previously skipped over this league as a challenger option will now, you know, ponder jumping into this now that the MLS has its own individual competition with its own individual rewards and prizes, which in turn will likely drive up the prices of those new 2025 in-season cards even higher than yourself and I may have originally anticipated. I do think it's strange that the league has been completely taken out of Challenger altogether. Mind, I can't fully explain that, but it is what it is. The new XP system, that's pretty nice. Nothing groundbreaking there, but it's almost just a tidying up job. You know, dotting the fucking I's and crossing the T's, that's all fine and dandy. And I'd say XP is now in a perfect place for what it is. Divisions reducing is an overall positive for me, I think. You know, in Limited, for example, they can now focus Division 4 and Division 5 rewards across just the 3 divisions. I think that's probably better for everyone. Obviously, there's going to be more entrants, now there's less divisions, but all in all, I think it will be a fairer playing field with a bit less sandbagging in general. And of course, if you go on a relegation spree like I often do, it will now be easier to climb back up the divisions to, you know, Division 1. So all in all, I think this is a good change. I'm surprised Super Rare is only going to have the 1 division now. I think that's once again a case of classic card owners and long-term, you know, users of the platform getting absolutely fucking bummed. But honestly, can't be too shocked. You know, Sorare clearly don't care too much about the classic card scene right now. That's one of my biggest takeaways from the winter update, I'd say, is that there's no real news or surgery on the classic card competitions in general. And then Rivals retiring. I'm both surprised and not surprised. I'm not surprised in the sense that the game mode had clearly become fairly dead in recent months. It was, on life support, almost dancing with the worms. Like the other week, for example, I got promoted with 1 point. For fuck's sake, I played 2 games. I won 1 game and lost 1 game, and I got promoted with 1 point. So, I think that speaks for itself in terms of the general adoption of the game. So, we'll get on with it. It's a bit weird in the fact that they only recently updated the UI for Rivals. So it seems like this may have been a bit more of a knee-jerk decision than, perhaps you would think for such a major change like this. But, the fact they're replacing it with something else clearly does mean they thought about it a bit. And I'm sure whatever they do replace it with will be fun for a bit until it's no longer fun. And then we'll repeat the cycle all over again. I don't know. I'm sure whatever new game mode that comes in to replace it will be improved and more focused in whatever capacity Sorare are looking for. And it's going to be something fresh for us all to look forward to in February. Right, so I said I wasn't going to react to this winter update on account of everyone already having done it, and then spent the entire video reacting to the winter update. So, here's a team for the weekend, I guess. Wow, look at this, super cute. Oblak is guaranteed to keep a clean sheet. You can hold me to that, because you know what they say. You don't have to be right to report someone to the FBI. You just have to have a phone. Bastoni is obviously then the best centre-back in the world right now, no question there, so happy to have him in the squad. Rafinha and Kane up front, averaging 74 and 63 respectively over their last 15. That's fucking nice to have as your front 2 forwards. And then I'm a bit slightly iffy on Valverde, as he's not the decisive beast that he perhaps once was, so I may make a last-second decision to swap him out for Musiala if I feel, he'll start for Bayern if he comes back from his injury, ready to go. And I hope you'll be coming back to this channel to watch other videos, so I'll catch you then, because I love you.